What is up, folks? Jeremy Brand here, MMAsucka.com. Another highlight breakdown. This past weekend, we had Gordon Ryan obviously stealing the show at ADCC, but there was another Brazilian Jiu Jitsu phenom on the scene. If you were on Twitter, if you were on Instagram, hell, maybe if you were even on TikTok, which I'm not, you might have seen this. But Tom Hardy won gold in a gi division. I believe it was in London. It was in England somewhere. But could you imagine being his opponent and having to go up against Bane? Needless to say, it was probably a pretty tough experience for the guy. So we're going to watch that video. I'm going to break it down with you guys. I haven't seen it yet myself in full. I've seen the finish, but I haven't seen the entire match. So I'll go over what I see and what's happening in the matchup. But before we get to that, make sure you subscribe and make sure you do all that other jazz down below. Subscribe and hit that notification button to find out when we're launching all these cool videos. So with that, let's get to this breakdown of the matchup between Tom Hardy and whoever this guy is from Gracie Barra. Needless to say, they tie up. Obviously, a little bit of a guard pull by the gentleman from Gracie Barra. Tom Hardy looking to pass the guard and open up his guard from a standing position, which high-level jiu-jitsu, that's how they're going to pass the guard, is by, or open up the guard, is by standing up. You're never going to see a guy break a guy's guard in that seated kneeling position. It just doesn't happen in high-level jiu-jitsu these days. So he's standing up, keeping control of the upper body. But the gentleman on the bottom is doing a good job of keeping his posture down now. Tom Hardy reaches behind to try and open that guard, which could open up a triangle. Didn't, luckily. Gentleman on the bottom still trying to lock up, and now he attempts a triangle, which ends up failing. Tom Hardy gets out and gets the top position with a reverse knee on belly. Moves into standard knee on belly position to get his points. Controlling the far collar. And then into a Kimura grip position from north-south. Really tightening that up. Hardy looks like he's using this just to control the position at this point. Control the guy's posture as he steps his leg over. Now, obviously, it doesn't look like he's going to use it to take the Kimura. At that point, it does. But then he steps over and he goes for that armbar position where he's fighting the far arm. The gentleman gets up to his knees, but Hardy's able to use the leg over his head to sweep him back to the mat. Controls the arm. Crosses his ankles to keep control of the far side and the shoulder. And he's just waiting, biding his time from the looks of it, leaning towards the head to try and break the grip that the gentleman has. Finally, he gets it and gets the tap. Impressive performance from Tom Hardy. Again, could you imagine stepping on the mat and being... You hear your opponent is Tom Hardy, but you probably don't really think it's the Tom Hardy. You probably think, oh yeah, it's probably just some dude named Tom. Lo and behold, you're up against Bane. So congratulations to Tom Hardy. That was my little breakdown of that match. It wasn't long, 2 minutes and some odd seconds for Hardy to get the job done with the armbar. Almost put himself into a vulnerable position with that triangle from the bottom, but he was able to shuck his way out of it, get on top, get the knee on belly, control, get over to that Kimura control position, and step over to finally secure the armbar. Now, this just shows that these guys are putting in the work. Tom Hardy, an actor, one of the greatest actors of our time right now that's still alive, is out there on the jiu-jitsu mats. So what's stopping you? That does it for this breakdown, these highlights. MMA Sucka YouTube channel. Make sure you subscribe. Click that notification button. I'm Jeremy Brand. I'm out.